Welcome back to The Critical Gentleman. Today we're going to change it up and talk 5 of the best modern mechanical watches you can buy for under $500. So until this point, I've stuck only to vintage watches in my top 5 Friday lists, but today we're going to change it up a little and talk about some modern watches that you can get for under $500. Before we get started, I just want to say thank you to everyone who's watched this channel and subscribed. I just passed 250 subscribers a few days ago, and I'm looking forward to putting out more videos soon. I try to upload at least 2 per week, one of course being the top 5-day post every Friday, but I'm actually taking a trip to Tokyo this week. That said, hang in there because I'm going to have a ton to show you when I get back, and I'm really excited for a couple of the video segments I'm planning on. Starting us off at number 5 is the Orient Bambino. This watch is a great combination of value and aesthetic, and between the 4 different versions that they offer, there's something for everyone in this package. The different versions of this watch offer a really great variation in style. You've got the Bambino 1, which I would say is probably more a classic 50s style dress watch, and then the Bambino 2, which I think is more a 40s style with the Roman numerals and sector ring around the dial. The Bambino 3 is a favorite of mine. This is more of a Bauhaus style with the minimalistic markers. Finally, they just released the Bambino 4, which to my eye is actually quite similar to the Bambino 1, but again, very classy dress watch, and with whatever version you choose, you can't go wrong. Watch number 4 on our list is probably going to be the most controversial of this top 5, and that is the Steinhart Ocean 1 Vintage. I have to say, I have been very impressed with what Steinhart is able to offer for the price that they charge. Not only are these Swiss-made timepieces, but they use ETA movements in all of their products. Their prices can get above $500, but if you stick to the diver line, they typically remain below that threshold. Now, there is no denying that Steinhart primarily releases homage watches, and many people feel strongly one way or the other about whether or not you should buy them. Simply put, homage or not, what you get for the price you pay is a Swiss-made timepiece powered by an ETA movement with what I happen to think is a very attractive aesthetic and, from what I've seen, admirable quality. Edging it out at number 3, however, is the Hamilton Khaki Field. These are really great watches from an American company that come in well under the $500 price point. These also use a Swiss-made ETA movement and sport some premium features like sapphire crystals and a higher grade of ETA movement on the inside. Coming in at number 2 on our top 5-day list today is the Seiko SKX 007 or 009. This is a purebred tool watch, and it has incredible water resistance and build quality for the price point. If I were to consider one for myself, I would get the SKX 013, which is the smaller 38mm version. However, many people have been extremely satisfied with either the Pepsi bezel or black bezel SKX 007 or 009. I'm going to double up on Seiko here and say that if you don't want a tool watch and prefer something a little bit dressier, my favorite is the Sarb 033. It's got a very classy black dial, understated Dauphine hands, and an upgraded movement with hacking seconds and hand winding. This means that you can wind the watch either by turning the crown or through the movement of your wrist, and hacking seconds refers to the fact that when you pull the crown out to set the time, the second hand will stop moving so that you can precisely control the setting of your watch. Coming in at number 1 today's top 5-day is the Tissot Visodate. This is a fantastic timepiece from Tissot, sporting an automatic ETA movement with day-date. This watch uses an early Tissot logo with a very stylized font, which has become iconic in terms of the vintage Tissot aesthetic. This watch represents a great value and can be dressed up or down according to what you'd like to wear and which strap you prefer. I've seen these on Milanese and mesh bracelets, leather straps of every color, and even NATOs. Another Tissot of note would be the Lilac. I own one of these and think it is a great timepiece, and I really like the Roman numeral markers as well as the guilloche dial. I wear it as a dress watch either with a suit or a tux, and although I don't think this watch would dress down very well, it is still one of my favorites. It is subtle and elegant, but also displays a great deal of refinement in terms of the case back, the dial, and the hands. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this top 5-day video. Stick around for more coming soon, especially once I return from Japan. And please don't forget to like, comment, or subscribe if you enjoyed.